Hi everybody, this is a review of the Garden of Life organic whey protein. I got the chocolate cacao flavor here, and this Garden of Life has been a brand that I've used for quite some time now on different products. This is not a bad product itself, but I'll tell you the pros and cons of it. Directions: mix 2 level scoops with 6 ounces of water. So I went ahead and filled this up with a little bit of water here. Let's go ahead and look at the nutritional facts and calories. Now what you want to take a look at is the serving size, right? 33 grams, or that's the main importance here, because when you do compare this to other proteins, they'll have different grams there. They'll have like 1 scoop for 40 grams. And in that 40 grams will have, protein is 30 grams of protein, and they'll illustrate it in the front. They'll be like, like this does, right? 21 grams of protein, as it states here, but it's 33 grams. So just keep that in mind, because you can actually put like 2.5 or 3 scoops and obtain the same amount of grams of protein as another vendor that does sell protein powder. So just keep that in mind, because a lot of folks, even myself previously, was looking at the front and looking at, okay, this comes out with so many grams of protein, and then you look at the back, it's like, yeah, you have a huge scoop of protein you have to mix in terms of getting that amount. So just keep that in mind. This is a good amount of protein for 33 grams, to be honest. 21 grams of protein, that's not bad. In terms of added sugar, there's 0 grams. Total sugars added, and you want to be able to take a look at this, right, is 2 grams, and that comes from what my understanding is stevia extract, which is a type of sugar substitute. Then we also have organic creamer flavor. So the stevia is where, I guess the sugar comes from. Now, if you guys like stevia or don't like it, that's one thing to keep in mind. There is sea salt added to us, which creates 150 milligrams of sodium. Let me see what else. That's about it. We've also got a probiotics that's added to this as well, as you can see. This is a variety of different typical amino acid profiles that they've placed in here, so you can take a look. With majority of protein powders, you're gonna get this around the same range or higher, or a little bit lower. Not much difference. Now, and when it comes down to the mixture and taste, let's go ahead and mix it up. Now, I've been using this now for quite some time. The issue with this brand is the mixing is terrible. And I've utilized many different types of proteins. Actually, let me go ahead and show you one of the proteins I have been using. And don't mind the noise, I'm just dehydrating strawberries here. But here's one from GNC. It's Amplify 100% Whey Protein. And I've been using this. And now let's go ahead and compare the nutritional supplemental facts here, right? You got 36.5 grams. You got 3.5 grams more. Now, in terms of the differences, you've got 2 grams of sugar, you've got 130 calories, which is actually less calories because you're getting a little bit more grams in comparison to this. So you've got 130 calories for 33 grams, and here you've got 130 calories for 36.5 grams. Okay, so big difference in terms of that. And as you can see here from the numbers, let's see if we can be able to put it side by side. You get about 1100 milligrams of alanine, and in here you've got 444 milligrams. And this to go down the list here, lysine, you've got about 1721 milligrams. Over here you've got 1850 milligrams. So this is actually quite quite good. You get quite a bit for what you're provided in the amount. So let's go ahead and get a scoop here, and then put it here. Okay. Go ahead and close this shut so there's no air that gets in there. And I've gone ahead and gotten a fork because it's a bit easier than spoon. But as you can see, very, very clumpy. And this is not cold water, this is not hot water, this is room temperature water. So as you can imagine, if it's cold, these clumps and the way it's going to mix is going to be terrible. And I've done it with cold water as well just to test it out. Very, very clumpy. Very, very clumpy. So, and I've used a spoon, I've used a knife because I was thinking, okay, maybe the fork is the problem. But no, the fork is not the problem. And I've used different cups, and I thought the cup was the problem. It's not the issue. Now, I've used, like I said, the GNC product, and I've mixed it in, with fork, knife, and similar cups, and it had no problem in terms of mixing. Now, that might be due to the GNC being, I think, right here, micronized whey. So that may be the cause of why it is able to mix so well with water or milk. Milk might be a little difficult. I've tried it before, but this is just so clumpy. And you may be thinking, well, it's gonna take some time. Oh yeah, well, it's definitely gonna take some time. And the problem is it also takes more than enough time to mix it up, and when you want to drink it, it just doesn't go well. Now, for somebody on the run that wants to drink their protein shake and hit the road running and doesn't want to cough up, thick protein chunks, this may be the deal breaker. Okay. Now, in terms of taste, the taste is not bad actually. I was kind of impressed by the taste. It wasn't bad. I think that it really stands out. The cacao really stands out in terms of the taste, and of course the stevia that's added is not bad either. But for people that are a little bit more health conscious, this might be a brand or to kind of take a look at. But like I said, the main issue here, and it's quite expensive, FYI. This is I paid about $37 for this, and we can see here. Let's see if it tells you the amount. Oh, right here is in the front. You get about 14.3 ounce. Well, about 14.03 ounces, or about 400 grams. So let's go ahead and take a look at the GNC. GNC, you get about 900 grams for this big jug in comparison to this, and this GNC I must say I think costs about $45, maybe $50. So you're getting a lot more in terms of the amount that you pay for, and it's not a bad quality protein. It tastes great. This is the chocolate flavored. In terms of the stats, in terms of the nutrients, this one is a little better, but in comparison wise, you're not gonna see, it's not gonna be a huge difference that you're gonna be going, whoa, this is gonna make my life or my body completely different. No, it's not gonna make that huge difference. So in terms of a price standpoint, in terms of what you're getting, if you're more conscious of that, I will go with this. It is not, if you guys are worried about chemicals and stuff like that, I wouldn't be worried too much. The ingredient list, I read it here. It's not bad at all. It's pretty good. It's pretty clean. There's another brand called ON, Optimum Nutrition. They have a gold standard whey protein as well that they create, which is great in terms of mixing, in terms of the taste, and in terms of the facts, the supplemental facts. So anyways, guys, if you have any questions, or you've went ahead and tasted this or tried this organic whey protein out, feel free to post your comments below. I want to hear your your thoughts on this whey protein. And if you guys have tried the GNC or other types of proteins, feel free to post it below as well. I wanna hear your thoughts on what has worked and what's good out there. All right, hope this was helpful, and I'm gonna continue mixing here, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.